Wave.
Yo, peace. Welcome back to 7 p.m. in Brooklyn. I'm Carmelo Anthony here with my co-host.
I'm Monica McNutt. It's so good to be back on the couch, y'all. We got nothing to talk about.
Oh, gosh. And there's no better time than to have you on the couch than right here. My name is Kazeem Famuyide. You can call me Kaz. And this is a Wave Original presented by Fanduel. My voice is shot. I'm slightly hungover. And we got the one and only Rasheed Wallace joining us on the couch to talk about last night's insane Game 4 in Madison Square Garden, man. There's so many things to start off with, but I just gotta, Melo.
Yes.
What the hell happened last night in that building, son? You had a front row seat, Monica's on the call.
Yeah.
Like, talk to me, man. What was it like? What happened?
I've seen a lot of basketball before. Yeah. I've never seen no shit like this before.
Mm-hmm.
Like finals.
Mm-hmm.
On the road, Game 4, we can tie this up and we got a chance to win this shit now. We get in the driver's seat.
Yeah.
We up 30 comfortable. You nut on yourself like that? No, bro. Like, pardon the phrase, but like, yo, no.
That was a hell of a phrase to use,
I'm just saying, like,
bro.
Yo, you smoked that?
Bro.
30?
Wait. Okay, yes.
No. Forget what the Knicks did.
That's what I was about to say.
Okay.
Where are we at on the scale
I'm San Antonio first.
Okay.
30.
That's crazy to give up.
With timeouts and successful challenges and momentum and the physicality of the game, everything is going your way. You walking out of here saying, we're finishing this in 6. This is what the Spurs is walking out of here saying if they win that game.
27 in the second half, to be exact.
27 in the second half.
I can't talk, though.
Uh-oh.
No, but I know, but
we had ours when I was in Portland. We had ours. We was up 16. That was different, though. That was conference championships. It wasn't the finals.
It was a Game 4, Madison Square Garden, New York Knicks, San Antonio Spurs, Wemby, the greatest player in the game in the world, on Broadway.
Yeah.
But that's why, though. All of that.
No, the fans was out of it. The Garden was depleted, quiet, silenced. I'm sitting there like, wow. Like, okay, we just gonna get ready for Game 5.
But then I think when they cut it to 19, because I remember Tyler said it. He was like, you would think it sounds like it's a 9-point game, and it was 19 still. So the fans woke up.
I told Camby and Marbury and Pat, we get this shit to 12.
I was at 10.
If we get it to 12,
it's a new game.
It's a new game. Because that means if we get this to 12, all the momentum is gone from San Antonio. They came out, shot an air ball, turnover.
3 threes in 7 seconds.
In 7 seconds.
I was bugging.
Darren Fox, like, what are you doing? But thank you. But like, what are you doing?
That's that veteran shit, though. Like, you know, somebody on that team on either side, if we not making shots, I'll be damned if y'all gonna make shots.
Yeah.
Got to put them down. You can't allow them to go on, what is it, like, would they go on a 17-0 run or damn near something like that?
I don't think,
we can't allow that, though.
That was the wild thing. I don't think there was like one big run. It was like, it was just chipping away at small little 7-0 runs.
But still, even with that, if I see you hitting shots and we not hitting no shot, let's slow this down. I got the foul, you know. I ain't trying to hurt you. Ain't gonna be no slavery. But you gonna feel my presence. No, you got to go to the line, out of bounds or something. I got to slow this momentum up that y'all on.
But that's a great fucking point. And
but it's a different
but they
era,
got
though.
one. So they got a Tar Heel over there who's usually the guy who settles shit down. Harrison Barnes is the
Black
guy.
Falcon.
He settles everything down. When shit get to moving rowdy, he settles down. I don't know why he didn't play in that game on the road, knowing that you needed to settle your guys down. That was just a bad decision, I think, that was made. One of them that was made in that game.
Well, when we first talked about this series, that was the one thing that came up the most. It was like, they're super talented, but they're super young. Like, they're outside of Harrison Barnes.
Super young, had the motherfuckers up 30 in game 4. They don't have a closer. That's the difference.
And you see like the optics, like the first 2 plays, Cat's in foul trouble.
That was
Couple
crazy.
plays down. Wemby's like, he hits a turnaround on Mitch. He said, I'm in your head. Takes the forearm in the neck. Says, I'm in your head again. It was shaping up to be one of them nights where it's like, all right, here's the next superstar that's going to come into the Garden and have his moment and take over and all this stuff.
He was doing it, bro.
He was.
He did it.
It's the same thing, honestly, sort of happened in game 1.
Mhm.
The Spurs were shooting so well at halftime. They come out, they couldn't hit no more threes. The Knicks start rolling, getting points in the paint. And before you know it, it was a 4-point game with a chance to take the lead, like, or a 3-point game with a chance to take the lead. I want to say it's a little bit more about the Knicks. I get it.
No, I now that we off the Spurs.
We know that the experience was going to show up at some point.
It has to be about the Knicks because they've done this so many times in the past 2 years.
And that's the thing.
Not 30 in the finals.
But y'all, I looked at the clock at 8 minutes and was like, all right, this is about when it happened with the Cavs.
Yep.
If they're going to do something, like, now is the time.
The Spurs ain't the Cavs, though.
This is true, but the Knicks are still the Knicks.
But
but the Spurs is not the Cavs.
They was looking real
and the
Cavs-like.
Spurs just learned how to win games in the conference finals against a great team.
Yeah.
So I don't see how you can go backwards. Like, how could you go backwards? That you should.
I think that was more personal. I think that was from if you look at the way Castle was playing in that series against Shea and them, it looked like it was a little bit more personal.
That's a good point.
It was with him being more physical on that offensive end. I'm giving you a little bit extra shoulders and elbow, getting to the paint for them buckets and everything. And then I think he's like, okay, we beat them. Yeah, I did what I did. But now it's like, okay, we playing the Knicks. So he's like, all right, now.
But he was the most steadiest player on the Spurs. Like, nobody else was. Yeah. I don't know, man. Knicks in 5.
Knicks in 5. That's crazy.
Last thing I want to say about the Spurs before we talk more about the Knicks. A lot of blame is going to go to like Fox and like other players. Wemby in that second half,
no show,
was a complete no show.
No, that's not Wemby. I don't blame Wemby for that though.
Exactly.
Who exactly?
I don't blame Wemby for that.
How do you not? He smoked the 2 free throws when they needed the most.
But that's 2 free throws. I mean, I'm talking about
that would have made
the
it.
whole
What was the score?
Fourth quarter. Like,
somebody gotta get fired, dog.
You don't find a way to get Wemby the basketball as close as possible to the basket.
To be fair, he was launching from 3. He was part of that play.
Yeah.
Right. So you playing so fast, we don't slow this down and get Wemby. Even if you cut it from 30 to 22 to 18. Once they get to 18, 17, okay, timeout. Wemby get down there. We're going to play through you these next 7 minutes.
Let me ask y'all.
That's like, what are we doing?
That's too much like right. Or you can go with a cross series. Cross 5, no man. He could do what? Throw it to the rim. He's 9 million feet tall.
No, they were doing it in the first
Throw it to the rim. Easy drop. If they want to play that, okay, step up. Now I can got the little midi right there in the paint, or I can go to the block, get a post move, or I can go run out to the pick and roll and then pop or go to the hole. Yo, take advantage of his height. To me, it seemed like San Antonio didn't take advantage of all of his abilities.
Agreed.
You know, they just let him stand out there and jack them threes up. Like, all right, young fella, you can shoot to be 7'4". I'm gonna give you that. Tip my hat to you for that one. But dog, at crunch time.
Let's go.
Yeah. Motherfucker, you gotta be down low, yo. On them chop blocks.
Yeah.
Come on.
I think he got tired.
Yeah.
That's the big thing to me. I think he got tired. He played he played the whole fourth quarter in game 3. He had the energy. Because even if you go back to the Western Conference Series, he would get to his numbers because he's Wemby. But if you watched him, if he had a great game, the next game he looked like he was in mud. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I think he just wore down late, was settling for threes. And again, you got to get a Knicks their credit.
I think you gotta give for sure. That crowd.
Unbelievable.
That was the first time that I can say that the crowd, the energy in the Garden, took over the opposing team.
Yep.
Like, it took over the San
Nobody
Antonio
left.
Spurs.
I'm looking down like it's a 30-point game. Nobody was leaving though. Like, nobody was leaving.
Was that the greatest moment in Garden history? I know we're prisoners of the moments right now. You've all been in the Garden in many different facets. You've had great moments in the Garden.
In recent history, because when they won, was that in the Garden or were they on the road?
They were on the road.
Okay, so they were on the road. Okay, just making sure.
Like,
when they won one.
You talk about like Willis Reed coming out with
that's what I'm saying. Like, recent.
I'm gonna have to say last night
it's up there with Willis. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, coming out with he came out there, they went nuts. I was like, okay, but last night,
ran wrapping around Willis.
Shot him with some elephant tranquilizer. Like, get out there, Willis.
But yeah, I would say AED.
That was insane. Yeah. And you got to think of, we was talking about this before we turned on the cameras. It was like, you got to think of all the surrounding stuff going into this game also, right? They take 2 games on the road. If you smoke the next 2 games at home, it's a brand new series. You got the things going on outside with the fans and the Dolan and the mayor. And then you got, Wemby coming in with the flagrant foul. Was it a flagrant foul? Was it not a flagrant foul? Who's going to retaliate? Like there was so many storylines going into this game. Mm-hmm. You got I've seen a lot of star-studded celebrity rows in Madison Square Garden. Last night had to be the most star-studded celebrity row ever, you know what I mean? And on top of that, you get an ending that when you make those highlight reels of like NBA Finals and like the MJ switch and the Magic Skyhook and all that stuff.
The OG tipping is like, we gonna talk about this like the LeBron block and shit like that. Like that's like, because it's New York.
Yep.
And because of what it means, that OG tipping is going to be talked amongst the Larry Bird save to the out of bounds.
Have the checks hold the ball.
New York, the wait is over. The Knicks are back in the finals, and with FanDuel, you can cash in on a championship run that's been years in the making. Because for a limited time, new FanDuel customers in New York can get 50-1 odds on the Knicks to win it all. That's right. All you have to do is bet $5 on the Knicks to win the NBA championship, and you'll get $250 in cash if they win it all. The Knicks in the finals is a big deal, and that's why FanDuel is celebrating with a big deal of their own. So just visit FanDuel.com/7PM to join today. That's FanDuel.com/7PM to take advantage of 50-1 odds on the Knicks to win the championship. Play a game with FanDuel, an official sports betting partner of the New York Knicks. 21 and physically present in New York. First online real money wager only. Must wager in designated offer markets. Max bet $5. For help with a gambling problem, call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369.
We are all locked into the big games right now, so you already know the conversations get crazy during the games. And Threads has become one of the best places for real-time NBA talk. Threads is hosting live chats throughout every game so fans can react, debate, and talk hoops while everything's happening live. Y'all tune into these conversations every week on 7 p.m. Now we want y'all to part of them too. Drop your questions, comments, and hot takes on our Threads page, and we'll answer some of them right here on the show. And make sure y'all follow the 7 p.m. in Brooklyn Threads account for exclusive content throughout the series.
So I got a stat for y'all. I was looking for this.
Yeah.
30 points because OG had 33.
Yeah.
And the go-ahead field goal in the final 30 seconds. The list he joins.
MJ
in 97. Olajuwon in 95.
Yeah.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in 74. And Jerry West in 62.
Damn.
That's a hell of a five.
Are you? I'm saying.
Yeah, that's going to be for sure. That's going to be a poster.
Yes.
They're going to put that somewhere up in the garden. That's going to be
already
like
they're remodeling Lady Liberty.
1,000 feet by 15 million feet, and it's going to be
it's going to be in every barbershop from here to Charlotte.
Facts.
Like, that was.
I asked him, I was like, bro, like, was that the play? Because if you watch, he steps in bounds because they never guard him. He steps in bounds. He does what OJ always does. always does.
Fox.
Right. Lost him. He stepped in. He was wide open on the 3. Jalen took a shot, whatever. We respect that. He was like, as soon as I saw it go up, I just took off. I was like, I mean, hell yeah. Like, that's the play to make. Right? Like,
so, game.
And everybody was up there with him, too.
Why Keldon Johnson wasn't in the game?
Yeah.
I don't know, but nobody was guarding the ball.
And
they took out Harper again. You know what I'm saying?
Wasn't in that possession?
He wasn't in that last possession.
Ooh,
Harper wasn't in there.
Which is nuts. You know what I mean? He's low-key been their second best player on the Spurs. You know what I mean?
So good.
He's so good.
But he's always had good first quarters.
I think with Hart, the air ball.
Right.
On
Did that
one of
mess
them
with his
threes?
confidence?
Yeah, not confidence, but it was part of a momentum shift.
Mm-hmm.
So when it's part of a momentum shift, it's bundled into a bunch of things that just happened in the snowball.
Momentum shift, one of our favorite guests, Christ the King's own, Jose Alvarado.
Yes.
Jose Alvarado.
Was huge.
We fucking told Jose on this show, you're going to fucking win this one game. All you need is one fucking game.
Put the clip up.
And the Knicks will win the finals. We told him that.
That's the first thing I was thinking about right after that, too. I was like, we were right on this couch. When he was like, Melo told him, you're going to win us a game in these NBA Finals. And that's exactly what happened, bro.
It happened last
night. Can you
night.
imagine being from Brooklyn, New York, playing for the Garden, playing in the Garden?
They're going to name a street after him.
Oh, my God.
Real talk.
Real talk.
Okay.
The Equalizer is going crazy.
But Rasheed didn't. Okay, so that was so emotional. Game was on Wednesday. Game 5 will be Saturday. The turnaround emotionally, it was emotional for both teams.
Yes.
Facts.
But like, now we go back into San Antonio. Where's your head in competing in the finals?
It's over.
Okay.
No. I'm talking about that last game. It's over.
Oh, okay.
I was like, all right.
We blew it.
Locker room say,
You know what I mean?
It's over, guys.
No but like that last game, it's over with. You know what I'm saying? We can't sit up here and harp and hold our heads down because, whoever come to 4 first. Whoever get 4 first. They got 3, but whoever get 4 first. And it was kind of sort of like this for them, again, in the last series against the champs. So we're going to see if they dig down. In the locker room, me personally, I'm like, I'm in everybody's head. Hey, let's go. Let's pick it up. Teamwork, make the dream work. This ain't over yet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we still got practice. We still need to execute hard and go over the things that we need to go over to get this next W. Let's go ahead and break this down. And again, like we was talking before the camera, like, last night in that locker room, it should have been like 3 or 4 guys sitting in there, some ice on their knees and backs, or the game ready or something. What we got to do, dog? Like, we can't let this happen again. We got to focus, or whatever the case may be. But no, we talking about this shit right now. We can't wait to the plane, the bus, practice tomorrow morning or whatever. No, let's talk about this shit right now. While it's fresh on everybody's mind. You in your feelings and your emotions, let that shit out.
So all that being said, man, the Spurs have given up some late leads at the end of games. And one would assume a guy like Wemby or Harper or Fox will be able to close these games out, man. Like, what did the Spurs, they're down 3-1, series isn't over. I'm assuming these games are still going to come down to the wire. What do the Spurs need to do better in order to close games in these playoffs?
Experience.
I'm so glad you said that because I want to talk about that.
That's where it comes into play at. Like, to me, it was a big play with, and I know we've been jumping on him a little bit while we talked before the camera, but De'Aaron Fox on that breakaway, y'all up 1, bro. What is your big deal to try to score?
Yeah.
No. I'm gonna run to that basket hard as hell, like I'm about to lay it up, and you gonna run with me, and I'm gonna just keep on running through. And you gonna have to foul. That ball gonna be back out top. Now everybody come. Now guess what? We secure the game.
Time to score,
but that's that veteran leadership, though. You know what I'm saying? Now he's still a young point guard. I give him a young veteran. You know what I'm saying? He has some good years in Sacramento.
He's an all-star.
Fact.
Yeah.
But
First
that
clutch
was
player of the year.
That was a tough one though. That was a tough one. If he would have pulled that out, and I know he's probably kicking himself in the ass saying that.
Of course.
Like, damn, why'd I take that shot? This and that. But look, it's over with. That's what I'm saying. It's over with now. I can't harp on that because why? Now every shot I shoot in this next game is going to be a tension shot instead of just easy flow. Me playing. You know what I'm saying? Oh, if I miss 2 in a row, they like,
crowd's gonna start hearing
damn, now you lost.
And his defense, he's usually the smart guard
and
who
faster.
makes those decisions though. Right? He usually knows to make that decision in that moment of gnashing it out on the other side or pumping the brakes, 2 feet, kicking it back out. Or keep your dribble. Understand you got OG coming right here. He's going to try to make a desperate play. OG
got to.
He's going, and I'm not athletic enough right now to finish over OG, who's going to make a super athletic play. Nah, man, you only got to think that hard. Bring that shit out. Come down, bring it out. We don't know what happens after that. Knicks may still win.
Yeah.
But
come down
we still in control. I'm still up one with however much time with the ball in our hands. Now we need to call a timeout, which we had.
So I was about to go there next because we're talking about experience from a player standpoint.
Right. Being connected is one thing. Being rewarded for it is another. As an Xfinity customer, you're automatically an Xfinity member. That means you get access to magical benefits just for being a part of it. We're talking epic experiences, everyday perks, special discounts, and surprises you didn't even know were coming. It's more than service, it's value beyond the screen. Xfinity membership rewards you just for showing up because loyalty should come with real benefits. That's Xfinity membership. Support for today's episode comes from Square, the business platform that helps sellers become neighborhood favorites.
Whether you're gearing up for a busy season or just trying to keep up with everyday demand, Square keeps your business running smoothly from payments and POS to online orders, inventory, staff, and more. All in one place so you can focus on your customers, not your to-do list.
If you're running a restaurant, retail shop, pop-up, or even selling on the go, you know how important it is to have tools that just work. Square makes it simple to take payments anywhere, manage your team, track inventory in real time, and stay organized without juggling a bunch of different systems.
We usually grab some food from our local spot here in Red Hook, and Square makes it seamless, easy checkout, no paper receipt, premium service. Square offers simple, transparent pricing with flexible plans that grow with your business. No hidden fees, locked-in contracts, upcharges for premium cards, empty promises, or surprise costs.
Square helps you run your business more smoothly, bringing payments, operations, and insights together in one place, so you're ready for whatever's next. Right now, listeners can get up to $200 off Square hardware when you sign up at square.com/go/7pm. That's SQUARE.com/go/7pm. Get started with Square and build a setup that works the way you do.
But I think there's something to be said for the way that game was managed down the stretch, and that would be Mitch Johnson, who the Spurs are very meticulous about who's in their coaching tree. Right. He's had a great regular season, but this is also his first finals as well.
Yep. Right.
And so I'm just looking at this whole thing like experience across the board. Say what you will about Mike Brown. He's been to the finals as a head coach, a number of finals as an assistant coach.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, the Knicks, to me, when it got late, there just became expectation because they've been doing this all postseason.
Yeah. And you said it. Nobody left when they were down 30.
Nobody left.
Yeah. I think everybody felt bad, but I think in the back of their head, it was like,
there's a chance.
They chipping away. Like JB.
No, in the back of their head, it was, we paid this bread for these tickets, man. What the fuck you talking about? We ain't about to get up out of here. I hear all that shit y'all talking about. That we paid them. This is an experience. Was game 400 G is an experience.
To the last
We're not leaving out of here. We waiting to the end. We don't know what's gonna happen.
I'm leaving here with something.
Fuck that. A lot of them fans was waiting on game 5. Like, we going, okay, let's focus on game 5.
I gave that to them though. Like when the finals came, if you look at the matchup, you know, it also goes with the coaches. Mm-hmm. So, on the same points that you just talked about, I gave that to the Knicks because Mike Brown has been there in the driver's seat and as an assistant in those big games, has lost those big games in the finals. So, you know, he's that seasoned veteran coach now.
Yeah.
You know, Mitch, good young coach. He's you know.
Yeah.
But you coaching now. You in the coaching, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
What are you, in a situation like that, and as who you are to this game, what are you saying? What are you doing if you miss Johnson?
During the game? Like in the second half?
Yeah, second half.
Fourth quarter, yeah.
What changes are you making?
Yeah.
Right? What adjustments are you making seeing the Knicks rolling like that?
I gotta look down my bench. Number one, see who look back at me. Number two, as we talked about, you gotta play your vet. You gotta play HB.
Mm-hmm.
Black Falcon need to be out there on that floor.
Mm-hmm.
And you're not looking at him as a scorer. You know, but as you said, he's the one that calms everything down for them. And with him being out there on the floor, okay, no, give me the ball, because even if they foul him, he can go to the line
a closer
and bang 2 out. You know what I mean? So I think it was just the whole veteran thing with them out there on that floor at that time. You know, they got some good kids that's playing, some good young fellas out there playing, but it's a different situation than when you playing that championship game like that in your high school or in the NCAA. Like, no, this
even
is
the conference finals.
This is the tip top.
The final.
Tip top. You got to bring it. And, man, Yeah, I know he kicking himself in the ass because I was. Yeah. I did a blunderhead move myself.
Which one?
Against those same damn Spurs. We playing in the Palace, and so it was a sideline out of bounds play, and Robert Horry taking the ball out. I'm on the ball. He throws it into the coffin corner to Manu, and something instinctively was like, let's trap this motherfucker. I go over. I go to try to trap him. Manu jumps out of bounds and just kicks it right back to Big Shot Bob. And, the rest is history. So that whole night, and I know I just said the game is over with and everything. I know I just said that. I'm going to contradict myself like a mother. But I say that from the coaching standpoint. Then. I'm saying it from the player standpoint now. I was mad as shit, kicking myself in the ass. I just kept watching film and stuff. What are you doing? Yeah. And then, but it just made me, as we talked about, it made me go out there for that next game in San Antonio. All right, we need this game. And I tried to do everything that I could to get that game, and we won it. But, eventually they ended up winning the series. But, but damn, De'Aaron,
But it wasn't like, it wasn't like one thing happened.
No.
Where it's like you could pinpoint, they didn't do this and they didn't do that. A bunch of shit happened. So it was like hard to even see, like, damn, they really fucked up in this area, that area. Like, it was just a meltdown from across the lack of timeouts that was used and the time span that it wasn't used or was used to sometime the lineups that was out there. I think Mitch gave his team too much trust and like to continue to play and play through it. I think he gave him too much leeway, right? Because you was up 30. So you let your team play. Nah, they ain't gonna. If they get us down 15, all right, cool, we could get to 10. Right. But once you get to 15, that lead is gone against the New York Knicks, who actually have a closer.
Yep.
So I just think it was a bunch of things that just accumulated to just that meltdown. You know what I mean? Shots, quick shots.
Play calls,
or the lack thereof.
Yo, Ramona Shelburne
not
put out
rebounding the basketball.
Because Cat got on the glass when he came back in.
Cat got on the glass.
He sure did.
Right. So tell me about that. Ramona Shelburne put out a story today saying you, Starks, all you guys were yelling, instructions to the players on the court. You know what I'm saying? As far as
I don't know what the fuck Starks was yelling.
He said the quote that I said, I'm paraphrasing here. He said
they be trying to get LJ be like, yo, get the fuck back.
Starks didn't get us a text one day, bro. We'll be at the station. I'm like,
one time PEB's got up like Starks. Sit the fuck down. Sit down. You'll get us kicked out the fucking arena. Starks be going crazy over there. Starks think he's still in 98, but go ahead.
So Shelburne puts out a story saying how you, the alumni road guys are shouting instructions, and you specifically was telling people, yo, crash the boards. The offensive boards are right there. What did you see in those last couple of possessions that, eventually ended up being the deciding factor in the game, being an offensive rebound?
Well, it wasn't what I saw in that moment. It was happening.
Yeah.
End of the third quarter, fourth, going into the fourth, San Antonio couldn't rebound the basketball. Like we was getting the tip of the basketball, but we wasn't coming down with. But we would get swipe outs, kick outs off the offensive rebound. Right. So those right there is momentum killers. I remember one time I looked at the bench and I got Jose's attention. I'm like, yo, tap fucking Cat. Cat like, what? I said, nigga, get in the fucking paint. Fucking offensive rebound. He was like, all right. Right? That was one. But then the whole time, once Cat got back in there, he started getting to the basket. He got that and one, right? He got the and we got the offensive rebound. He started attacking the glass. Jose got back in the game, right? Now Jose Alvarado's telling them to attack the offensive glass. OG got a couple after that, right? I think Josh Hart got a big rebound.
Josh Hart got a couple, yeah.
Right? So now, I don't know if that message got to them, but what I'm seeing is offensive glass. You get this offensive glass, now we can run and get out because San Antonio is not getting back. But they going to go get the rebound. Wemby down there by himself trying to get the offensive rebound, right? Darren Fox as a guard is in the paint because they such great rebounders and big guards, they was all in the paint.
Yeah.
So we got the rebound. We good.
Yeah, one shot and done and on that break, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I saw. You know what I mean? I saw offensive rebound.
So last but not least, I want to go down the couch.
Thanks, Ramona.
Is it over? Shout out Ramona Shelver. Is it over? Is it a wrap in San Antonio? Are they coming back to the Garden? Did the Spurs still have a chance to win this in 7? What do y'all think? What's after last night? What's the verdict?
Man, I love an underdog story.
I think it start like that.
You know, but man, I don't know. I mean, with that one, you probably have to give it to the Knicks because if they're psychologically already lost, because it's on all the TV stations.
Mm-hmm.
They talking about it on all the radio shows back there in San Antonio. You are seeing it.
Mm-hmm.
Do they have that strong psychological edge to be like, look, okay, I did mess up. We did lose this one.
Yeah.
What do I got to do to go out here? I got to come with like extra dumb energy because now it's win or go home.
Yep.
I got to come with extra dumb energy. But I mean, even if that, I think now, if the shoe's on the other foot with the Knicks, they're not going to lose a big lead like that. Why? Because they got that veteranship, as you said, with young Brunson. They got that closer. So now I know when to go in there to shoot. I know when to pull it out. But I think the Knicks will probably get them in San Antonio.
Yeah.
Because they man, it's a hell of a high they riding on right now.
And
they
all
shot-
playoffs. When the Knicks have had closeout games,
they
have stomped teams out on closeout games this entire postseason.
Fact.
So now they got a chance.
This ain't a stomp out situation.
I don't think we'll have that.
Because this is the only time that I feel like, you know how the numbers and the stats pop up and no team ever down 3-1 and all of that shit. I think this is the first time that shit can go out the window because of how San Antonio as a team respond to adversity, right? The way that they've responded to adversity all year long in this postseason, and the fact that they coming in there, even though they fucked the game up, they still confident. Like, yo, we was up 30, we was up this. Like they never felt like the Knicks was better than them. So now they like, okay, this is a 3-game series. Going back home, we got 2 on out. We got 2. We gotta get this one. We gotta get the next one. Game 7, anything goes with that. We've been here before, right? We just came from a game 7. We just came from being down, right? We done lost on the road. We done gave games away, 22, right? It's like they've been here on that flip side too.
Yeah.
So it's like we're about to see how good of a team, how great of a team they are. Like how quickly they could bounce back and how they come out in game 5 early in the game would tell me where they at.
You don't think it'll be the second half, though?
Second half of
like in terms of because we've seen this with them. They start and then it's the second half that they start to see the fatigue. You see some of the silly decision making stuff.
The hero ball shots.
They went back to shooting threes and they was missing threes in the second half yesterday. Like
I think they'll make that adjustment.
Okay,
I think they're gonna come out and they should come out and set the tone early.
Yeah.
Okay, now it's our turn. We home. Let's get off to the start we got off to. Let's do the same shit we've been doing. But now let's correct the last 15 minutes of the game.
I like what she said, though, in terms of De'Aaron Fox maybe not being able to play freely now, and it's in his head. Because now when you get late, and this is what I think kind of happened last night, the Knicks have the expectation to perform in clutch. The Spurs are nervous in clutch because they haven't been able to do it. Twice now in this series, the game was in their hands and they haven't been able to do it. And so it becomes a little bit of a self-fulfilling prophecy. So I had it going 6 all along. All of the stats bear out from Knicks jumping out to a 2-0 start to being up 3-1. Like all of the historic stats bear out that it's coming home.
Okay.
I don't know what to expect when we get to San Antonio.
Right. And you got to flip that coin too. Not only from the player side, also from the coaching side.
Flip that coin.
Again, now I'm talking as a coach. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show all our first quarters. That's our film session. That's when we did a lot of good things. That's when we had big leads in that first half. That's what I'm going to show. We know what we did on that bad end. And I'm going to show a little bit of that. That's going to be first. Like, all right, that's what we messed up at. Let's block out more, this or that. But for the rest of that film session, for, that shoot around and the previous practice, it's going to be everything we did good. Give me all our good clips. Let's run them up.
That we did to dominate.
Yeah. And then, what does that do? As the coach, now I'm showing, okay, y'all see what we could do. So now I'm trying to build up this confidence inside of you, inside of each one of these players. Like, look, come on. You see what you did right there? Man, good screen. Way to go down there and get that offensive rebound. Yep. I'm building that confidence up to give us a chance to go out there and do it.
So, okay, before we move on from this, the finish is obviously one thing. But what happened? Why did the Knicks start so crazy? Because that's what I'm trying to figure out. Why did the Knicks look so crazy to start the ballgame?
San Antonio made the adjustment. It was their turn to make the adjustment. Like, we all want to sweep and shit. You know what I mean? We all want to easy. We all want easy 4-0, win by 30 points every game. Nah, this is a boxing match, man. Like, this is heavyweights going at it. You know what I mean? So the Knicks went out there and took 2 games on the road. Now we're caught.
Facts.
So now we're going to come back. We're going to stop that momentum. We're going to get game 3. And then we're going to double down on game 4 and show everybody how serious of a team we are. We're going to get up 30. We walking away with this shit.
Yeah.
Like, they're not even thinking about the Knicks up 30. And that's what came back to bite them in the ass. Because you ain't thinking about the Knicks up 30. And you started playing that way. You started shooting up 30 shots. You started making up 30 turnovers. And you started making up 30 substitutions, right?
Yeah.
This is what happens. You start making up 30, I don't need to use my timeouts right now. So all of this shit becomes in the bubble.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
Man.
Both sides. Well,
I think it's over. I think it's over in 5, son. I think mentally they are cooked. Like, that is a tough way to get off the canvas right now, man. With the whole world seeing it. And the Knicks have played their best basketball when they smell blood and they got a chance to eliminate somebody. So I think it's a wrap.
My question to you is, after last night's game, you pulled the all-nighter. If they won it, what you gonna do then? Like, damn, you gonna be up for the week or something?
I'll be up. Like, it was a Saturday night. If they close out on a Saturday, I get to sleep in, do whatever I want, man. Shout out to High 97 Mornings America.
For you, man. I'm scared for you. Knicks winning shit.
I got the bail money ready, dog. I'm good.
I see you with the sage. I was crying with
Yes, that was so funny.
It worked, though. I see 1 million people showing up with the sage yesterday, today. Like, yeah, man, we have bad juju in the building on Monday, so we had to clear it out. But we good now. We good.
That's amazing.
That's another story.
Now you
take care of your home.
We talk about outside the Raiders. A lot of people find reasons not to try therapy, whether it's, what if I don't connect with the therapist, or my insurance doesn't cover it, or I don't feel like explaining my whole life to somebody right now. Those feelings are valid, but that's also part of the problem.
That's what makes something like Ruler feel way more approachable. Ruler helps you find a licensed therapist that takes your insurance, and they give you personalized pricing up front so you're not hit with some unexpected bill later on.
With Ruler, you can sign up and get matched in about 5 minutes, and you can have your first appointment as soon as the next day. For a lot of people using their insurance, sessions end up costing around $15 on average with no hidden fees.
Ruler is more than just talk. 93% of people using Ruler report their symptoms improving because once it's easier to start, it's easier to actually stick with it.
So if you've been talking yourself out of getting help, let Ruler take some of those excuses off the table. So head to Ruler.com, that's RULA.com, to find a therapist the easy way. You know I'm always rocking a good pair of frames, and Sunglass Hut is here to get me right. If you want to level up your look for the summer, this is where you go.
Facts. They got summer styles for whatever your vibe is, too. From Oakley to Burberry. Whether you want something classic or something that stands out a little more, they got you covered. And some of those summer exclusives hit different, too. You can find the kind of pair that can really set your whole fit off.
And the in-store experience is elite. Their shades experts really know their stuff. And if you want extra peace of mind, the Sun Love Protection Plan gives you 12 months of accidental protection. A great pair of shades is the perfect confidence booster. As soon as you put them on, you know you feel different.
Yeah, man, the A1 service doesn't even stop there. You can make your shades spotless and shining with their care kits. They keep your shades clean, fresh, and fitting right. And you can pull up to the store anytime for free spray refills, cleaning, and adjustments.
At Sunglass Hut, you can find the styles you love with prescription lenses. That means customers can get their vision right by easily adding vision correction to their frames with lenses starting at only $100. Want to step your summertime shades game up? Visit Sunglass Hut and find your perfect pair of shades for the summer. Sunglass Hut. Own your moment. The biggest tournament in soccer is finally here. To make sure you never miss a single moment of the action on the pitch, you need the Apple Sports app. It's a free app that fits perfectly into your everyday life, making it easy to follow your favorite teams and get all the information you need as matches unfold. There's a main tournament tab that bundles everything together: live scores, stats, points, and rankings, all in one spot. You can even view starting lineups and team formations before games start. As the tournament starts to heat up, you can track the bracket to see each team's exact path to the championship. And if you're on the move, you can display live scores right on your phone, lock screen, to keep up with your favorite teams in just a glance. Stay closer to the game. Download the Apple Sports app for free in the App Store. Let's tap into the Off the Clock, powered by Threads. We'll take a look at some threads from our 7 p.m. fans and answer the questions that fans want to know. And we got answers too.
Yeah, we got to make that let's enlarge that text. My eyes are not that great.
Not today either.
Matter of fact, I'll just read it from here.
Shout out Alexis, all right? That shit like an eye test for him up there.
I got you, Cass.
Shout out my homegirl Alexis, man. If you were playing in a series, what would you wish for a Knicks legend to tell you, both of y'all, ahead of Game 5? If you were playing in the series.
A Knicks legend?
Mm-hmm.
I would listen to all of them, but especially the person that's in my position.
Okay.
Like who can operate mentally and intellectually from my standpoint. That's who I would.
Yeah, I would say the same thing. For me, it probably would have been, I would have honed in more on if something Pat Ewing would have said or something like that. With me playing that power forward center position, it probably would have meant, just a little bit more coming from him.
Okay. Specific player for you? You said Patrick Ewing, about you. Bernard King, probably?
Bernard King. I mean, Pat too, because of post-game. You know what I mean? So I would probably look at Pat. Allen Houston too. To see how I can. If he sees something like, oh shit, man, Melo, you should do this to get to they playing you this way, then I'm listening to H2O. Like that's what I mean. That's H2O.
Right. I was gotta say, man, H2O. I know other franchises do it. I know other franchises have like their players come back and sit, but like nobody does like the Knicks, bro. Like it really
that part is so cool.
It really has like a real college like feel to it, like real alumni, people proud to. Amon Shumpert won a championship with Cleveland. And he's out in his Knicks jersey.
Shum confused. Shum got the game confused yesterday. I said, Shum, what the fuck you doing? Shum had his jersey on. I love Shum energy right now. I love his fucking energy.
Oh, man. Shout out Shum. Shout out to all the Knicks alumni, man. They make the games incredible. Coach Lou says to Melo, why do you think home court advantage doesn't matter as much as it used to? It's a good question. Only one home game win.
How are we quantifying that? Or just in this series?
I guess in this series.
In this series, just in general.
A lot of Game 7s. A lot of those Game 7s this year and last year, the road teams have won. A lot of teams have given up home court advantage in these series.
I don't think the players they feel pressure in the sense of like going out there and I have to be great or I have to go out there and perform. It's like I'm gonna go out there wherever I'm at. This arena, that arena. They've been so used to playing in different type of environments for so long. This generation, like the younger players, that going into Detroit on the road or going into the Garden on the road, that shit don't mean nothing no more. Like we knew. We knew the shoulders of the Giants we stood on. So we knew when we came in the Garden who we was playing, who we was representing.
Okay.
And who else played on this court too. We went to fucking Portland. We knew, Rasheed and everybody. We just knew the history of the game a lot better than they knew today, which allowed us to appreciate the game a lot differently too. So no matter what arena you went in, you still felt like, damn, like, oh shit, we go to Chicago, nigga. Ghost of Mike over here.
Yeah.
You see Scotty, you see, this is what you actually feeling. I don't think they get that today.
Right.
You go to these arenas, you don't see some of their former players, and maybe that's just a disconnect between organizations and trying to get the players back, but you don't see what the Knicks got. Now, this is the home court advantage, and it's a disadvantage because the opposing team want to come in and the best player want to perform on the Garden.
I want to ask you about that. Like, how much does that play into road teams? Like,
that's an advantage.
Spent a lot of time listening to a lot of these players, and they were just like, when they're on the road, you lock in more because, like, it really is you against the world out there. Like, is that kind of how y'all feel when y'all go into these road playoff games and there's a little bit more focus knowing that you don't got to deal with home court or anything like that?
Oh, for sure you got to be focused. And like you said, it goes along with pride and becoming that maven of your craft.
Yeah.
Like, knowing the history, knowing what you fighting for. Like, man, I'm trying to get my name up in them rafters too. I ain't just out here just to get the bread. You know what I'm saying? It's a sense of pride to defend home court. You know what I'm saying? Or to go into someone else's house and whoop them up. Like what the Knicks did the first two games, me personally, I loved it.
Yes.
Because that's the type of stuff I like. Going to somebody else's crib and we putting hands on you.
You sleep good that night.
And the hotel bed feeling a little extra better, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
food tastes a lot better the next day.
Like, and I think that's what it comes down to. It's just pride. But when it comes to having that home court stand, like, man, you feeling better. You always shooting better. Like, they don't get it that, they shoot better at home. Well, why? Yeah. Because it's that pride thing. You got your fans, you got to, as you say, I got to live up to this pressure. I got to live up to the expectation of what we've been doing for this last few games and coming back. It's that pride thing.
Absolutely.
I love it. Oh, this is a loaded question. What's up, TJ?
Yeah, I'm scared.
This is a long one.
Shout out to Talks with TJ. You got the moniker?
With the Knicks staging the biggest finals comeback we've ever seen in NBA history, giving us all heart attacks, you right. What's the number one adjustment? It's a two-part, y'all. What's the number one adjustment they have to make to not land themselves in the same deficit as San Antonio?
You got to have a balance of kill and calm too, steadiness, like especially on the road like now. You got to come out killer mentality. We putting them away. We're not gonna play with them early, putting them away, but we not gonna try to get it in one possession.
Right.
Like we're not gonna try to get it over with in the first quarter.
Facts.
If they make some runs, let's study the run. Let's control the run. Let's make our run. Let's go tap for tap.
Yeah.
But then we gonna know when to start to separate. Because you're going to feel, as an athlete, you can feel the air coming out of.
Oh, yes.
You can feel it like just like, we got these niggas.
Yes, you can.
Slowly, you can feel it. You start seeing little shit. You start seeing
body language.
They standing up, then they start slouching, and you're like, oh, we got this nigga. Look at him. Oh, he missed that shot. He used, oh, shit. He with us. Like, now, all of that shit, ball don't lie and all that shit kicks in. Right? And that right there, when you see that leave a player and then you go for blood, like, to me, that's what the Knicks got to do.
Yeah.
They can't go for the gusto early.
Yeah, you go for the gusto, you get it's not going to be one in one shot.
Not one possession, no. Okay, we were talking about this last night. Chuck was holding court at some steakhouse near the Garden. There's a bunch of us. The MVP conversation on the finals, if the Knicks get it done, is going to be real interesting. Oof. The question is, if Brunson, Cat, and OG have career high performances in Game 5, who would be your finals MVP? Personally, I love that we're trying to figure, like, this is not an easy answer, because all of them have had...
That's an easy answer.
Oh, what's your easy?
It's got to be JB.
Yeah.
It's got to be JB. Yeah. OG and Cat play great.
Because he's been carrying them cats for the longest.
If all three of them had career highs in Game 5, you still going with JB?
Yep.
If was a fifth,
JB gets a career high,
because you know why?
He's getting 60 we won by 4.
He carried the majority of that load to get them where they
at.
at.
White hat is a lot different.
Yes.
JB.
Okay. The fourth quarter scoring.
That's my opinion. I would give it to JB.
Yeah. And I know it's been
with that being said,
yes,
because when we left San Antonio, the thought was it was going to be Cat.
He's been great too.
OG has been the most
consistent,
steady, consistent guy in these finals,
and the Game 4 win.
Yeah.
That was the
efficient.
That was the series.
Efficient. He's effective on both ends of the floor. Offensively, defensively, made some great plays. Defensively, blocks, stops.
True.
Right? Forget the tipping.
The block.
Stop on Fox.
The Fox. Yeah, the block.
Was amazing. So now you put all of that together.
I think it's more
to think about. And then you look at his lines.
The numbers add up too. He's averaging what, 28?
Oh shit, OG.
But Brunson's low-key averaging 30.
So that's me playing devil's advocate. But let's just be honest about this. It's JB.
It's JB's.
Wow, what the fuck are we talking about?
We got to give him the legacy. He needs that for the legacy, bro.
Okay. All right. I'm not. Listen.
But that is a great
OG. Disrespect the Cat or OG. Like you said, they're playing phenomenal. Ain't no disrespect to them. But yeah,
that's your closer.
But it's hard for me. Cat is out of the conversation because you can't have 8, 9, 10.
Yeah.
Like you can't, you know what I mean? OG has been consistent across the, right? And then JB is consistent with bringing it home. Right. So
Game 4 was actually the first game that Cat has scored in the fourth at all.
Right.
Yeah.
Facts.
Right. Step back.
If OG would, it's like Andre Iguodala in Golden State.
Man.
Yeah, that type
and
of
it's hard for me to overlook those 2 game winners from JB on the road in those first 2 games. You know what I mean? Like, first one, I obviously remember that one, but even though he missed the second free throw, that was still the dub.
The steal, though, if you or whatever, whoever you want to credit.
There you go.
JB for the pass, JB for the steal, whatever.
Gotta give it to him, man.
Kaz, take us home, man.
Listen,
you got today since you tired,
man. One of the best. I'm happily tired. All right, I'll do it all again, Knicks fans.
Give Sheed a good entry out. You know what I mean? Good exit.
Hey, we got more with Sheed, man. So stay right here on the YouTube channel, the podcast channels. You know what it is. We got to give you something after last night's game, bro. It was fucking incredible. But yo, this is 7 p.m. in Brooklyn, the Wave Original, presented by Fanduel. You already know what to do, man. Subscribe to our YouTube channels. Subscribe to the podcast channels. Leave a like. Leave a rating. Leave a review. For the wonderful Monica McNutt. For the legendary Rasheed Wallace. For the Hall of Famer Carmelo Anthony, my name is Kaz, and we catch you next time with a brand new episode of 7 p.m. in Brooklyn dropping this Monday. All right? Peace.
Peace.
Wait, what? Oh, my bad. It's the finals. You dropping tomorrow.
There we go.
New episode tomorrow.